Larry Ellison, $150 billion Oracle empire. Imagine owning an entire Hawaiian island and having it be just a small part of your wealth. Larry Ellison, the man behind Oracle, doesn't just have $300 billion, he literally owns 98% of Lanai, Hawaii's sixth largest island. But that's just the beginning of one of the most extraordinary lifestyles money can buy. Before we explore the incredible world of Larry Ellison's empire, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more stories about how the super rich actually live. It takes just 1 second, but it helps us bring you more amazing content like this. Ready? Let's dive in. At 80 years old, Larry Ellison has reached a net worth that fluctuates between $250 and $300 billion, making him the second richest person on Earth. His Oracle Corporation didn't just revolutionize database software. He created a money-making machine so powerful that Ellison's wealth has tripled since 2022. But what sets him apart from other billionaires isn't just his fortune. The Oracle Empire Foundation. Larry Ellison's story begins with rejection and abandonment, which makes his success even more remarkable. Born in 1944 to an unwed mother in New York, he was given up for adoption at 9 months old after contracting pneumonia. His adoptive father, a government clerk in Chicago, told him he would never amount to anything. Ellison dropped out of both the University of Illinois and University of Chicago, but his exposure to computer programming changed everything. In 1977, he co-founded Oracle with just 2 partners and 3 programmers. The timing was perfect. Businesses desperately needed database software, and Oracle provided exactly that. Here's what's mind-blowing. Oracle went public on March 12, 1986, just 1 day before Microsoft. While everyone talks about Bill Gates, Ellison was building his empire at the exact same time. Today, Oracle generates over $50 billion in annual revenue and controls massive chunks of the world's database infrastructure. The island owner. In 2012, Ellison made one of the most unusual purchases in history. He bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai for $300 million. This wasn't just buying property, this was buying an entire community of 3,200 people, 2 four-seasons resorts, and 90,000 acres of land. But Ellison didn't stop there. He spent an additional $500 million transforming the island into what he calls a laboratory for sustainability. He's building solar-powered hydroponic greenhouses, upgrading infrastructure, and creating a luxury destination that attracts celebrities like Tom Cruise and Elon Musk. Living on Lanai isn't just about privacy, it's about total control. Ellison owns the grocery stores, the newspaper, the airport, and most of the housing. When the pandemic hit in 2020, he moved to the island full-time, working remotely while enjoying his private paradise. The residents have mixed feelings about their billionaire landlord. Some appreciate the improvements and job security, while others worry about being pushed out by rising costs. When you own an entire island, every decision you make affects thousands of people's lives. The luxury arsenal. Ellison's personal collection reads like a fantasy wish list. His real estate portfolio alone is worth nearly $2 billion, spanning from California to Florida to Hawaii. His main residence is a $200 million Japanese-style estate in Woodside, California, complete with authentic gardens, koi ponds, and a 2.3-acre man-made lake. He imported wooden beams, roof tiles, and stone lanterns directly from Japan to ensure total authenticity. But his yacht collection is where things get really interesting. Ellison previously owned Rising Sun, a 453-foot monster that cost over $200 million to build and was once the world's 12th largest yacht. He sold it to David Geffen because it was too big to dock at most luxury ports. His current yacht, Musashi, is a 288-foot masterpiece, built by Feedship and named after a legendary Japanese samurai. At $160 million, this isn't just transportation. It's a floating palace with a basketball court, cinema, spa, and enough space for 18 guests and 24 crew members. The yacht reflects Ellison's fascination with Japanese culture, featuring minimalist design and authentic materials. His private jet collection includes a $75 million Gulfstream G650, one of the fastest and most luxurious aircraft money can buy. He's even owned a decommissioned MiG-29 fighter jet, because apparently regular jets aren't exciting enough. The tennis and sailing empire. Ellison doesn't just buy luxury items, he buys entire sports. In 2009, he purchased the Indian Wells Tennis Garden in California for $100 million, then invested another $100 million upgrading the facility. He now owns one of the most prestigious tennis tournaments in the world, the BNP Paribas Open. His passion for sailing runs even deeper. Ellison has spent hundreds of millions pursuing the America's Cup, sailing's most prestigious prize. His Oracle Team USA won the championship in 2010 and 2013, making him one of the few people to win the world's most exclusive sailing competition twice. He even co-founded SailGP, a global sailing league featuring high-speed catamarans racing at over 60 miles per hour. This isn't just a hobby, it's a multi-million-dollar commitment to revolutionizing competitive sailing. The business philosophy. What makes Ellison's wealth so stable is Oracle's business model. The company doesn't just sell software once. It creates long-term relationships where businesses depend on Oracle's databases for their daily operations. Switching to a competitor would be like changing the foundation of a skyscraper while people are still working inside. Oracle's shift to cloud computing in the 2010s was perfectly timed. As artificial intelligence exploded in 2024 and 2025, Oracle's cloud infrastructure became essential for companies building AI systems. This is why Ellison's net worth surged by over $60 billion in 2025 alone. Oracle became the backbone of the AI revolution. His business philosophy is simple: build something so essential that customers can't leave, then keep innovating to stay ahead. It's worked for nearly 50 years, and shows no signs of slowing down. The hidden costs of ultimate wealth. Living at Ellison's level comes with expenses most people never consider. Maintaining Lanai alone costs tens of millions annually. He employs hundreds of people just to run the island's infrastructure, resorts, and utilities. His yacht Musashi requires a full-time crew of 24, each earning substantial salaries. Security costs are enormous. Ellison requires 24/7 protection across multiple properties and during travel. His homes need sophisticated alarm systems. His yacht needs maritime security, and his movements require careful coordination. Then there's the opportunity cost. Ellison pledged to give away 95% of his wealth through the Giving Pledge, but recently amended it to focus on his Oxford-based Ellison Institute of Technology, which tackles healthcare, hunger, and climate change. Even his philanthropy operates at a scale most people can't comprehend. The ultimate power play. Larry Ellison represents something unique among billionaires. He's not just rich, he's created his own world. While other wealthy people buy expensive things, Ellison bought an entire island and shaped it according to his vision. He doesn't just enjoy luxury, he controls every aspect of his environment. His friendship with Elon Musk shows how the super wealthy operate differently. When Musk needed allies during his Twitter acquisition, Ellison invested billions without hesitation. At their level, friendship means being able to casually invest in each other's multi-billion-dollar ventures. At 80 years old, Ellison shows no signs of slowing down. He's still Oracle's chief technology officer, still pushing the company into new technologies, and still expanding his empire. His story proves that extreme wealth isn't just about having money. It's about creating systems that generate wealth automatically while living exactly the life you want. Conclusion. Larry Ellison's $300 billion empire represents the ultimate fusion of business success and personal vision. From a college dropout who was told he'd never succeed to owning an entire Hawaiian island, his journey shows what's possible when technical innovation meets unlimited ambition. While most people worry about paying monthly bills, Ellison operates on a scale where his decisions affect entire communities and industries. His Oracle empire continues generating billions while he lives in his private paradise, proving that at the highest levels of wealth, money becomes a tool for reshaping reality itself. The next time you use a database or see news about Oracle's latest AI developments, remember, you're witnessing small pieces of an empire built by a man who turned rejection into a $300 billion revolution.